Team open time here on this Resist All and Capital Farm Credit Thursday. First team is going to be Kenzie Swaim, Alfonso Ortega. It was a go-around effort for Swaim and Ortega, but not going to pay off for him today. We'll go to Region 2 next. Cash Wallace, Harley Hofstetter. The 8th grader and 7th grader from Region 2. No time. Miles Mueller, Stetson Garza, Region 6. Refugio and George West, Texas, the hometown of these 8th graders. Aggregate effort. And our judge is going to do a quick inspection. And it is a no time. Ritbro, Ace Townsend's up next. Region 3, 7th grader and 8th grader out of Erath County. Red on the top side, Ace on the bottom end. Backed in against the Classic and Rattler roping boxes. And a little tough luck there in a no time. Let's go to Rhett Richter and Ryland Brooks now, Region 6. The hometowner on the head side, the Hallettsville Healer will clean things up on the back end. Oh, not quite able to get him snagged on the back in a no time for Richter and Brooks. That's going to bring up the team of Trayton Johnson and Kason Bowers. Region 1, 6th grader, 7th grader from the same zip code of Groover, Texas. No time. 11 teams left here in this fourth performance of round 2. Zane and Zoe Cadell, Erath County for a couple of 7th graders. And a little tough luck there, no time for Cadell and Cadell, no time. Riley Wilson, Cutter Jukes. Region 2's got a 7th grader on the head side and a 6th grader on the back end. And a heartbreaking moment there for the team of Wilson and Jukes, going to be a no time. 8th graders for an aggregate attempt in their final season of junior high rodeo from Region 6. They also just happen to be from the hometown of Gonzales. Brandon Martinez and Cash Rathman. The 8th graders from Region 6 with a 16-27 turned in the first round. Keep a hold, keep a hold, keep a hold. Oh, are you kidding me? Dirty, rotten steer steps out of the loop, and it's not going to be today. No time for Martinez and Rathman. Tyne Clements, Tilly Winters, region number 3 next to work for us. Up against the classic box, that is the Stephenville, Texas header. On the Heelan side of things against the Rattler box, Tilly Winters, Lipan, Texas. And going to wave it off here today for Clements and Winters. No time. Great shot at an aggregate total coming up next. The 8th graders from Region 5, Colt Sanders, Brant's Dial. Fastest run of round number 2 is a 7:23. You got to be sub 11 seconds to be top 6 in the go round, but any time at all puts you top 8 in the aggregate. Go on with your bad self, boys. 881 in the round. 881 in the round's going to make them fifth. 1745 on 2. That is number 1 in the aggregate. Now to Region 1 for Trip Cameron and Diesel Van Ryn. Here's another shot at adding a couple of Cowboys from Canyon and Dalhart to the aggregate leaderboard. And a heartbreaking moment there in a no time for the 8th grader, 7th grader connection. How about the Franzen boys out of Morse, Texas? This is a go-round attempt for Billy and Cy. The 5th grader starts the run. The 7th grader finishes the job for the Region 1 Buckaroos. No time. Cutter Nichols and Emmett West now, 6th grader, 8th grader from Region 4. Picking up, maybe. Keep a Holt, Dally, face, flag drops and clock stops with a 15-18. 15-18 for Nichols and West. 3 teams left in this portion of our 4th performance program. Chloe Fritz, Jasper Fritz, Region 3. An 8th grader and a 7th grader out of Nocona, Texas for a go-round effort. And a no time for the Fritz team out of Nocona. No time. Region 1 going to send us an 8th grader and a 6th grader from Canyon, Texas next. Laney McDaniel on the head side, Rhett McDaniel on the heeling side. Unfortunately, a no time for McDaniel. One team left. For the heading part of the equation, Slayton poses. Lake and Boyce makes up the heeling part. And we'll see if we can't get it to equal 10.95 or faster to be a top 6 team and go round number 2. No time. Our dynamic duo event is going to shape out like this. In the go round, Lane Powell and Blaze Johnson are the number 1 team with a 7:23. In number 2, Cooper Britton, Colby Corkle. Number 3, Judge Quattlebaum, Clayton Clifton. Number 4, Presley Jacobs, Meredith Robleski. Number 5, Colt Sanders, Brant Stile. Lucas Dunn, Ryder Davis, Hagen Hill, Austin Hale, Carter Schneeman, Hagen Leeton, Jace James, Jake Goodson, Clay Pate, Cooper Gray. Those are the top 10 teams in the go round. But in the aggregate, Colt Sanders and Brant Stile dominating the field with a 17:46 on a pair. Lucas Dunn, Ryder Davis at number 2 with a 17:51. Presley Jacobs, Meredith Robleski, number 3, 22:81. Lane Powell, Blaze Johnson, 24:73 number 4. Clay Pate, Cooper Gray with a 31:03 at number 5. Judge Quattlebaum, Clayton Clifton, Caden Calkins, Cason Williams, Keaton Simmons, and Dawson Brooks make up the top 8 in the aggregate after 4 performances in round number 2. We'll put that Kubota tractor to work, and when we come back, it is Sonizo Services tie-down roping.
I'm Clara Mae Johnson, and when I grow up, I want to be a zoologist and a professional barrel racer. I'm Canton Wayne. I want to be a professional calf roper.
I'm Drew Grace Level, and when I grow up, I want to be a professional bar racer and professional roper.
The future stars drive trucks from Bill Fick Ford. You know, maybe sometime later.
I'm Stephen Ebling. My family has farmed and run cattle for over 120 years. We raise Black Angus cattle, cotton, wheat, cucumbers, and seed millet. The nice thing about Capital Farm Credit is it's rooted in agriculture. We're doing our part, and together we're better for it, and we will get there.
Play to win. Classic Equine is the most trusted name in performance horse gear. Their dedication to excellence is what makes them the go-to choice. Visit their booth here at the finals today. Our Sonizo Services tie-down roping is being brought to you by a family-owned construction company that's been providing high-quality earthwork services for over 2 decades. Their diverse fleet of equipment and expansive project experience allows them to compete a wide range of jobs, whether it be new builds or maintenance services. They work across the entire state. First tie down roper, we're going to back in against the Rattler starting block for this race, Knox Corn, Region 2. An 8th grader from Ropes, Texas. And a tough break there for Knox Corn in round 2. Going to be a no time. That'll take us to Carson Wardlaw, Region 2, the Sonora, Texas 8th grader. No time for Carson, no time. Old 2J out of Bulverde, Texas is up next. Jace James from Region 6. The 8th grader at a go-round attempt. No time for Jace James. 8 Cowboys left as we go to Cimarron Sanchez from Region 9. Clock's going to stop at a 20.26. 20 and 26 for Cimarron Sanchez. Aggregate effort coming up for Hagen Hale next. Region 10 sending us an 8th grader from Stephenville, Texas. 1367. If the calf stays tied, 1367 is going to go to 7th in the go round. But he will be a 39.93 on 2. 39.95 on 2, even better. That's going to move to 7th in the aggregate. Let's go to Harold Williams, Region 7. $12.94 for Harold today. $12.94. Five Cowboys remaining in our Cenizo Services tie-down roping. And an aggregate effort for Ruger Swindle out of Region 6. Clock's going to read, if the calf stays tied, 996. 996 is going to go to 2nd in our go round. He's a 25.35 on 2. That is number 3 in the aggregate. Another aggregate effort here for Trip Moss from Jasper, Texas. 3-time National Junior High finalist. A 3-time Vegas qualifier. The junior high football player. And Region 5 8th grader. If he stays tied, we're looking at 11-14. 11-14 is going to make him a 24-11 on 2. 24-11 just went straight to the top of the aggregate leaderboard. Fourth in the go-round, first in the aggregate for Trip Moss. And now it's time for a Region 10 8th grader out of Star, Texas, Judge Quattlebaum. And a time of 19:01 in the books for Judge Quattlebaum, 19:01. That's going to make him a 34:59 on 2. $34.59 on 2 is going to go to 7th. Let me try that again. 8th in our aggregate. With 2 to go in the Cenizo Services tie-down roping. Tyler Masrani out of Region 9. And a little tough luck there in a no time. Parker County for the final cowboy of our Cenizo Services tie-down roping, Caden Bryan, Region 10. If the calf stays tied, looking at a 26.95. 26.95 is going to go to 46.41 on 2. That will conclude our Cenizo Services tie-down roping for performance 4 of round 2. In the go round, Chase Johnson is the number 1 man with the 974. Ruger Swindle at number 2. Jermaine Walker at number 3. Trip Moss, number 4. Trip Cameron, number 5. Lucas Dunn, number 6. Chance Anderson, number 7. Griffin Pressinger at 8th. Harold Williams at 9th. Hagen Hale, number 10. In the aggregate, it's a 24-11 at the top of the aggregate board. Trip Moss is the cowboy to beat. Trip Cameron close behind at a 24-21 on 2. Chase Johnson at number 3, 24.99. At number 4, Ruger Swindle, 25.35. Number 5, Lucas Dunn with a 25.52. Griffin Pressinger, Chance Anderson, Judge Quattlebaum, Tegan Guy, and Hagen Hale are the top 10 in our Cenizo Services tie-down roping. Soon as we put our Kubota tractor to work, we'll smooth out the playing field and stay down at the Rattler and Classic Timed Event Inn. We are coming up next with little Let's Talk Land Girls Breakaway.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
We could tell you about our team of PhD equine nutritionists, how they develop feeds as unique as your horse. We could, but why would we? When he says it best. Animals speak louder than words. And if there's greatness on the inside, it shows on the outside. Purina, feed greatness.
I'm Wes Mangan. I live on a piece of property with my wife and 2 boys and several animals. It's been just the perfect fit for us. And this is the first land I'd ever purchased, so dealing with Capital Farm Credit was super easy for us. I definitely feel like with Capital Farm Credit, together we are better.
And the person that's doing the thing for the girls is Kyla Dodson, her team at Let's Talk Land. The trusted advisor for all your land investments. They can even help you preserve your value with the 1031 exchanges. Katie Cerny, aggregate effort right out of the gate for a Region 6 7th grader. A little tough luck there, no time. Now let's go to Charlie Sort, the 11-year-old 6th grader out of Manville, Texas, riding under the banner of Region 7. $267 for Sort. $267. How about a top 5 placing in the go-around? Now we're ready for Hadley Scott, Region 9. Fifth grader at her first Texas Junior High Finals out of Madisonville, Texas. Qualified in 4 events to her first state finals. Member of the Student Council in Madison County. And a member of the Beta Club as well. Clock's going to read 4.02, 4:02 for Hadley. Now we go to Blakely Boardman, Region 3. Boardman, the Gold Buckle Youth Futurity Breakaway champ from 1 year ago. 7th grader for Region 3 out of Stephenville, Texas. We're clean, we're good, we're at a time of 291. 291 for Boardman in round 2. And now we're ready for an aggregate effort. Macy Robertson, Region 8. The 8th grader from Kendall County coming up next. No time. Well, that's going to take us to Kendall Harrell of Marshall, Texas next. The Region 4 Rookie of the Year and Reserve All-Around Cowgirl. And a 3:28 for Harrell in the round. 3:28. Ready for an aggregate effort with Jacqueline Harkins, Region 6. The Beeville, Texas 8th grader. Former Rookie of the Year in Region VI. No time. Let's go to Raina Powell out of Region 2 now. The White Horse Christian Academy fifth grader, reserve champion breakaway roper from Region 2. No time. Aggregate effort now for a College Station, Texas eighth grader, Kenna McDonald from College Station, Region 6 competitor, attends A&M Consolidated Middle School. No time brings up Paisley Ware next. Two-time qualifier to the state finals for a sixth grader out of Farwell, Texas. Region 2 AB Honor Roll student. .53 on the face of the clock today. 2:53 for Paisley Ware. Now that's going to take us to Cassidy Sherrill in our Let's Talk Land Girls Breakaway. Three trips to the state finals, but her first appearance in the breakaway roping for an eighth grader out of Region 7. No time. How about a fifth grader from Region 5 next? Bristol Penner was the rookie all-around cowgirl, reserve breakaway roping champion. And the next breakaway roper in our Let's Talk Land contest for a go-round effort. No time. Piper Eubank, Region 10. Two-time qualifier is a 7th grader to the state finals. The breakaway roper, team roper, and ribbon roper out of Cleburne, Texas. Clock's going to read 3:46 for Eubank. Today, 3:46. As now we go to Steely Moore at a Region 1. Aggregate efforts for the next two, and Steely Moore, a 7th grader from Hart, Texas, looks to add her name to the lineup of contenders with a 2-head total. .08. 4:08, an improvement from her first round. She will be an 8:17 on 2. Nice job, Steely Moore. Hallie Wood, Region 2. Two-time state finalist and an 8th grader at her last state finals in the junior high division. .362 in the first round. With the 10 included on the run, 13 and 46. 13:46, that's going to make her a 17:08 on 2. Go-round efforts for our final 5 cowgirls in the Let's Talk Land Breakaway right now. Region 6, Emmy Albert, the hometown cowgirl, a 7th grader and a 3-time state finalist. A little tough luck there. Going to be a no time for Emmy. Corbo from Region 7. Corbin Barnett, the 5th grader from New Waverly, Texas. A grand champion swine exhibitor at the Walker County Fair. No time. 3 ladies left. Natalie Meyer, Tilden, Texas, the Region 8 8th grader. 4th and final trip to the Texas Junior High Finals for the Tilden, Texas competitor. No time. Sophia Vask, Region 7. The cowgirl from Burton, Texas next. First of the final 2. No time. Happy Texas and Kennedy Sinclair. 2-time state finalist and the 6th grader from Region 1 is the Region 1 defending breakaway champion. And a time of 4:77 for Sinclair. That'll draw the curtain down on our Let's Talk Land Girls Breakaway roping today. Adelita Gutierrez, still the number 1 cowgirl with a 2:18. Hadley Owens, 2:21 at second. Bella Morrison, 2:48 at third. Kylie Davis, 2:48 at third and fourth, I should say. Paisley Ware, 2:53 at fifth. Charlie Sort, Turner Tinney, Blakely Boardman, Elena Dean, and Bella Bardwell are the top 10. In our aggregate, the story is all about Turner Tinney. She's got a 5.62 on 2. Kylie Davis, Lainey McDaniel, Elena Dean, Meredith Robleski, Bella Bardwell, Hadley Owens, Ellie Lout, Ella Haynes, and Lola Parnell are the top 10. Thank you again to Kyla Dodson and her team for bringing us our girls breakaway. Also want to congratulate our 50-50 winner for the day. The pot was $1,560. The winner taking home $780 today. It's a white ticket in the 50-50 drawing. Ticket number 495782. 495782. $780 richer. Congratulations and thanks for playing in our 50-50. Just as soon as our Kubota tractor has smoothed out the landing strip for our boys breakaway ropers, we'll get into the action courtesy of Kimrad Transport. The Regional Cargo Transport Company, specializing in delivering liquid asphalt, petroleum crude oil, anhydrous ammonia, and other liquid petrochemicals. Kimrad Transport, LP, brings us our boys contest in the breakaway. Nolan Bradford, the Region 9 7th grader with a go-round attempt, will start things out for us. No time. Clay Mayfield, Region 5. The outdoorsman from Sour Lake, Texas, and a 7th grader next. No time. Ready for Jackson Wahlberg. Wahlberg from Region 7 next. 6th grader from Nada, Texas, and a go-round effort. No time. Detroit, Texas, the hometown of Hank Minter. Region 4 8th grader. Two-time Texas Junior High finalist. And a member of the National Junior Honor Society. No time. Here's an attempt at her aggregate to add the 9th name to the list with a total on 2. Region 4 5th grader Ketch Myers. 3:05 on the run for Myers. 3:05, 6:15 on a pair of them. You're number 2 in the aggregate. Ready to go back to Region 7 next. 7th grader out of Sealy, Texas, Cole Watley. Member of the National Junior Honor Society. A 2-time Region 7 Breakaway Roping champion. No time. And our Kimrad Transport Boys Breakaway, Case and Williams, Region 2's up next. Sixth grader and an opportunity to put his name as the 10th on the leaderboard with a 2-head total. .37. 5:37 for Williams. That is going to make him an 18:05 on 2. That is number 8 in the aggregate. Region 7 5th grader Simon Judd. Go-around effort for the Cowboy at his rookie appearance to the Texas Junior High Finals. No time. Aggregate efforts for the next 2. First, a 5th grader out of Region 5. Cayman Stanley, the Shepherd, Texas Breakaway roper next. On the A honor roll from this past year in school. Clock's going to read 3:42 today. 3:42, and that's going to make him a 6:91 on 2. 3:42 is 9th in the round, 6:92 on 91 on 2. That is number 3 in the aggregate. Cooper Wilkerson, Region 2 next. 8th grader from Region Dos. We are not getting any indication that there is anything wrong at the line. How about a 1.98? .531 on 2. He's number 1 in the round and number 1 in the aggregate. So we are going to hold off on running Cade Randley's run until tomorrow if he's able. We'll skip over him and go to our final 6 in the Kimrad Transport Breakaway. Region 8 8th grader Kyler Galvin's up next. Galvin, an 8th grader at Jordanton Junior High. And a go-round effort. How about a 3 flat for Galvin? 3-0-0, and that'll put him in the number 6 spot for the round. Five to go, and aggregate efforts for the next 3. First of which, a 6th grader from Region 10, Ren Chapman from Tig, Texas. And unfortunately, no time for Chapman in this second go-round. No time. Chad Foster, Region 8. The 6th grader from Uvalde, Texas next. The Region 8 Breakaway Roping Champ. $9.99 on the run, 9 and 9.9. That is going to make him a 14.48 rather. 14.48 on 2. Rowdy Lopez from Region 7 next. 3 to go in the Kimrad Transport LP Boys Breakaway. No time. Trig Isbell, Florence, Texas next. The Big X in Texas sending us a 6th grader. And his rookie season of junior high rodeo and first appearance to the state finals. No time. And then there was one. A Region 3 seventh grader from Strawn, Texas, Keaton Simmons. Baseballer, footballer, basketballer, enjoys to hunt and fish and breakaway rope every day. Well, not quite. So no time for Simmons is going to wrap up the Kimrad Transport Boys breakaway. Cooper Wilkerson was the fastest run of the week today. 198. That's the leading time in our go-round. Ryder Davis sits number 2, Ronald Korzinski number 3, Raymond Riley number 4, and Colt Henson number 5. Kyler Galvin, Dawson Brooks, Ketch Myers, Talis Armstrong, Weston Walden make up the top 10. In the aggregate, Wilkerson is back on top with a 5:31 on a pair. Raymond Riley, Ketch Myers, Cayman Stanley, Talon Cathy, Coy Chapman, Parker Skiba, Chad Foster, Talis Armstrong, Carter Schneeman will make up our top 10. Thank you again to Kimrad Transport LP for bringing us our boys breakaway. We'll drag up the pin and stake a goat out in the arena. When we come back, it is girls goat time.
An arena in the heart of Oklahoma, calling those who live for the thrill and dare to chase fortune. This arena was built for cowboys and cowgirls seeking their shot at gold. But to win here, you have to go all in. Step into an epic youth showdown and announce you came here to win, to take your throne as the new world champion. Come get your gold. The 2025 Cinch World Championship Junior Rodeo.
It's not just about being able to produce a rope. For us, it is the mastery of precision, strength, and control. High tenacity nylon, 50,400 multi-filaments per rope. The swing, it requires 77 pounds of force to achieve top swing speed of 45 miles per hour. It's not by chance, it's science. Success is in your hands.
From Amarillo to the Valley, the heart of Texas is beating strong. And to help keep it that way, Texas Farm Bureau Health Plans has you and your family covered with a Texas-sized selection of health plans that can give you lower premiums and quality coverage with access to an extensive network of healthcare providers. No matter where you live in the Lone Star State, get your personalized quote today at thetexashealthplan.com. Texas Farm Bureau Health Plans. For Texans, by Texans.
Whataburger, bring back our mushroom Swiss burger. I heard corporate said it's never gonna happen.
Corporate here. We were aligned.
The mushroom Swiss burger is back.
We're bringing back the hits.
What a burger!
78 for Stroud, 1078. That'll make her a 1954 on 2. And we'll do a goat swap. Be ready to come back with Breeka Dennis from Region 8. A 5th grader and her first state finals. The 2024 Comstock Rodeo All-Around Cowgirl. And we'll get her freed and stepped away. If the goat stays tied, 16:52 today, 16 and 5-2. Region 9, 5th grader, Juliana Scarmardo. And a 1279 on the run for Juliana, 1279. That'll make her a 2594 on 2. Tristan Staker, Region 2 next. 8th grader out of Odessa, Texas. An Indian National finalist as well. Final season of junior high rodeo for Staker. Time's going to come in at 10:01 today. 10:01 and make her a 2567 on 2. Cambry Phillips, Region 6. Eighth grader out of Martindale, Texas. $10.93 for Cambry. 10 and 9-3. That'll make her a 2160. 2180 rather. 2180 rather on 2. With the goat swap complete, we'll head to Region 9 for Presley Waters now. 5th grader out of Huntsville, Texas. And a 10:39 on the run for Presley Waters. 10:39, 20 and 49 on 2. Go round effort for the Region 5 7th grader, Shada Brashear. a Centerville ISD 7th grader. Nice clean run of a 941. 941 for Shadow. We'll put our tractor to work, and when we come back, it's the final 10 of the girls' breakaway, or girls' goat time, rather. Presley Cavanis, Region 9. Rookie season for a 7th grader out of Brenham, Texas. Reserve rookie cowgirl from Brenham. And the time's going to be a 10:80. 10:80. It'll make her a 20:05 on 2. And that takes us to Region 4's Kaylin Holloway out of Arp, Texas, a second-year member of the Texas Junior High Rodeo Association as an 8th grader. $14.79. $14.79. And we'll swap the goat. Lovington, New Mexico is the hometown of Holland Mitchell, a 7th grader from Region 1. $13.42. $13.42. That's going to make her a 23:28 on 2. And brings up Teresa Waddington from Region 3 next. The 8th grader and a former SWA HSRA goat tying champ. Time's going to come in at a 14:95 for the run, 14:95. And a goat swap happening. Takes us to Ella Haynes of Region 1 next. Ella Haynes, the Region 1 8th grader from McLean, Texas. And the goat gets up. No time. All right, Ruby Warford. Region 5 6th grader. Nice solid run of a 10:05 today. 10:05 for Ruby Warford and a 20:32 on 2. Three cowgirls remaining in our goat tying portion of the program, the girls goat tying that is. Elena Dean, Region 5 and an 8th grader. $8:35 on the clock for Elena Dean. 8:35. That is a 16:33 on a pair of them. Riley Marie Pollard of Region 10. The Alvarado, Texas 8th grader races down the center alleyway. $9.16 on the run today. 9:16. That's going to make her a 20 and 80 on a pair. With one cowgirl remaining. One cowgirl remaining. We'll put a tie on it after Gracie Abernathy. Then we'll drag the field and be ready for our boys' goats. Region 3 6th grader Gracie Abernathy. No time. In our girls' goat tying contest, the go round's going to look a little like this. Bella Bardwell at the top, 7:13, the fastest run that we've seen. Kenzie Nixon in at number 2, Jesse Foley at number 3, Ridley Cathy at 4th, Elena Dean at 5th, Steely Moore, Jaden Phillips, Etta Course, Sterling Foster, Jesse McElwee are the top 10. In our aggregate, a two-head total is going to read 1481 with Bella Bardwell at the top. Kenzie Nixon at 2nd, Elena Dean at 3rd, Kendall Harrell at 4th, Jesse Foley at 5th, Steely Moore, Ridley Cathy, Sterling Foster, Jocelyn Kimball, and Lainey McDaniel, all unofficial of the top 10 in our aggregate. With just one section of girls goat tying left coming tomorrow, we remind everybody that Go Round 2 awards will take place tomorrow following our 8:15 performance right here in our main arena. Tomorrow night is the Challenge of Champions. The best in each region battling it out. We'll have our Calcutta at 6 and our grand entry 20 minutes immediately after. Be sure to come and join us right here inside the J.P. Wells Arena to watch who will walk away the undisputed champion of the state amongst all of our regions. And just as soon as we get our goat staked into the pen, and we'll be ready for boys goat time in this fourth performance of Go Round 2. On the run, 2097. Let's go to Blue Watson from Region 6 next. 8th grader out of Page, Texas, in a go-round effort for Watson. 12:45. 12:45 on the run for Watson. Region 9, 7th grader Court Stapleton's up next. Third trip to the state finals for the Midway, Texas goat tire. And a 13:23 for the run. 13 and 2 and 3. That's going to make him a 27:67 on 2. Trevin Kimball, Region 1. The Clayton, New Mexico 5th grader riding under the banner of Region 1 this year. $12.18 for Kimball. 12.18. That is going to make him a 32.63 on 2. Ready for Cade Powell out of Region 6 next. The 8th grader from Corpus Christi. $22.12 for Powell. 22.12. Roy Simpson out of Region 6, a 7th grader and a national junior high finalist. $12.48 plus 10, $22.48. That's going to be a 34.38 on 2. The 8 Buckaroos remain in our boys goat tying portion of the program. Rankin McMillian, Region 8. That's the 7th grader that we're going to turn to next. And a time of 18:80. That's going to make him a 31.80 on 2 as we go to Truett Harris, Region 1. Region 1 Saddle Bronc riding champ. Reserve state champ in that discipline. The all-around effort for Harris as a 6th grader. $11.91 for the run. $11.91. That'll be a 24.20 on 2. After the Kubota tractor is back in park and we're into the action again, Region 8 sends us a 6th grader from Del Rio, Texas, Ty Dennis. Ty Dennis, the Region 8 two-time junior high finalist. Putting a wrap on it with a 16.80. 16.80. How about an 8th grader from Region 9 now, Heath Emmons? Region 9 reserve goat tying champ for his final season of junior high rodeo. $10.52 on his run. 10.52. That'll be a 21.22 on 2. 21.27, my apologies. After the goat swap, Region 6, Hudson Armstrong. $12.25 for his efforts today. $12.25. That's going to make him a 25.04 on 2. John Hoagland from Region 8's up next, a 7th grader out of Crawford, Texas. Clock's going to stop at a 12:41. 12:41. And unfortunately, a no time. Okay. No time for Hoagland. Final goat swap of the boys goat tying here on this Capital Farm Credit Resist All Thursday. Region 2, Carter Schneeman coming up next. Qualified in the goats, the ribbon roping, the team roping, the shoot dogging, and the breakaway roping is the 6th grader. No time. Final goat tire of this Thursday. Holden Cooper, Region 6. You need your horse, cowboy. Maxwell, Texas, the hometown of a 6th grader in his first state qualification. The National Junior Honor Society A Honor Roll Buckaroo from Maxwell. No time. Boys goat time coming to a close, and it's going to look a little like this after 4 performances in go round 2. Taos Armstrong's the number 1 man with a 987. Trent Bogner at number 2. Heath Emmons at number 3. Hank Minter, Colt Sanders, Riker Dean, Brazos Lennox, Cayman Stanley, Talon Cathy, and Truett Harris are the top 10. In our aggregate, as we just saw a peek at it there, Taos Armstrong's still number 1 with a 20 and 54 on 2. Heath Emmons, Talon Cathy, Cayman Stanley, Truett Harris, Hank Minter, Hudson Armstrong, Jace James, Rhett Bro, and Pete Scarmardo are the top 10 Cowboys in our goat time. Reminder, go round 2 awards following the performance tomorrow morning. Opening ceremonies at 8:15 for performance 5 of round 2. 10 overall. But once we're done with the go-round awards, the rodeo fun is not over yet tomorrow afternoon. Our Challenge of Champions tomorrow night, Calcutta, is going to begin at 6. We need all of our contestants in the arena and dress code ready at 5:50, and 20 minutes following our Calcutta will be our grand entry and opening ceremonies for the 2025 edition of our Challenge of Champions.
An arena in the heart of Oklahoma, calling those who live for the thrill and dare to chase fortune. This arena was built for cowboys and cowgirls seeking their shot at gold. But to win here, you have to go all in. Step into an epic youth showdown and announce you came here to win, to take your throne as the new world champion. Come get your gold. The 2025 Cinch World Championship Junior Rodeo.
It's not just about being able to produce a rope. For us, it is the mastery of precision, strength, and control. High tenacity nylon, 50,400 multi-filaments per rope. The swing, it requires 77 pounds of force to achieve top swing speed of 45 miles per hour. It's not by chance. It's science. Success is in your hands.
From Amarillo to the Valley, the heart of Texas is beating strong. And to help keep it that way, Texas Farm Bureau Health Plans has you and your family covered with a Texas-sized selection of health plans that can give you lower premiums and quality coverage with access to an extensive network of healthcare providers. No matter where you live in the Lone Star State, get your personalized quote today at thetexashealthplan.com. Texas Farm Bureau Health Plans. For Texans, by Texans.
Whataburger, bring back our mushroom Swiss burger. I heard corporate said it's never gonna happen.
Corporate here. We were aligned.
The mushroom Swiss burger is back.
We're bringing back the hits.
What a burger!
We're going to get underway with our Hey Babe Injections pole bending, beginning with a Region 9 7th grader. Randy Thornton from Midway, Texas, the Region IX pole bending top 10 finisher. And the clock's going to stop at a 22-762 today. 22-762. Ready for Breeley Bennett. Region 2. The No Trees, Texas 8th grader at her third trip to the Texas Junior High Finals. Region 2 all-around cowgirl and champion pole bender from No Trees. $21,009, 21009. As now we go to Region 2's Kirkland Page, the Ballinger, Texas 8th grader, qualified in the poles, ribbons, barrels, and a member of the National Junior Honor Society. And she'll come back across the finish line with the 24.391. 24.391. We'll drag.
To the races, just finished lacing the laces. They need a little persuasion, hard work, dedication. From the bottom to the top, love for all y'all saws elevation. Hey, coming in fast, open the throttle. Nothing for me is impossible.
100 years, Resistol's crafted more than hats. They've shaped a legacy. From father to son, mother to daughter, these hats carry something deeper, because a true cowboy hat isn't just worn. It's earned.
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
Ready for Michaela Franks, Region 6. The Lockhart, Texas 7th grader, a two-time state finalist in the barrels and poles. $22,371 for Michaela. $22,371. Allie Hicks, Region 10. Seventh grader from Region 10. $27,110. 27110. Rosie Champion, Region 9. Yeah, that included the 5. Rosie Champion, Groesbeck, Texas. Nice clean run getting turned in here of a 22,767. 22,767. We'll put our tractor to work once again. When we come back in our Hey Babe Injections pole bending, it'll be Region 4's Rita Durham.
I'm so hungry I can eat all the tires off this bus.
When you're on the road, there's a lot of late nights. A lot of early mornings.
Not supposed to say that.
A lot of honey butter chicken biscuits. You hear my belly growling?
Yep. I'm gonna need one of those right now.
And a lot of good times with my band.
What a burger!
I'm Brian Brown. We have B7 Cattle Company. We ranch here in the Brazos Valley. The third generation cow-calf producer. This is definitely my passion. I love this business, love the cattle, love land, and Capital Farm Credit's really made this possible for us. Capital Farm Credit knows the business. They have the products, the systems in place to really help us grow and manage our business. They're our friends, and we just have a great working relationship. Together, we're much better.
Years of practice, training, preparation, and determination go into being the best. That's what state finals are all about. We here at CH Graphics embody those same core values and strive to be the best. I'm Laura Meagle, owner of CH Graphics located in Hallettsville, the birthplace of THSRA. Since 1946, the association has awarded scholarships to the youth of Texas. The work ethic and commitment of each individual represents what we're all about. We are proud to be your official apparel company and would like to congratulate the recipients.
Ready to work now with Rita Durham, Region 4. Eighth grader from Mount Pleasant, Texas. Plus the 5 in the field, 25, 778, 25, 778. We'll be ready for Landry Penny of Region 4 as well. The Van Texas 7th grader, or 8th grader, depending on which bio you read. Plus the 5 in the field, 27, 152. 27, 152 for Landry. That brings up an 8th grader from Region 5. I haven't even told you who it is yet. 3 trips to the state finals for Ellie Lout from Region V. Now's when you bring the rowdy, Region V. Plus 10 is going to make it a 31-803, 31-803. We'll drag.
I'm Clara Mae Johnson, and when I grow up, I want to be a zoologist and a professional barrel racer. I'm Canton Wayne. I want to be a professional calf roper.
I'm Drew Grace Level, and when I grow up, I want to be a professional burro racer and professional roper.
The future stars drive trucks from Bill Fick Ford. You know, maybe sometime later.
The Region 10 all-around cowgirl and reserve champion pole bender from Burleson, Texas. $20.604 for Tinsley. 20.604. She is 1/100th of a second faster than her first round time. That's going to bring up Region 1's Austin Sims next. The only sub-20-second run from round 1, the Wheeler, Texas 7th grader. $20.350. 20.350. 42.56. 42.56 on 2. And then we're going to be ready for Keegan Pessel, Region 9. The B-Dice, Texas 6th grader. With the pole down, it's going to be a total of 28,655, 28,655. We'll drag. And when we come back, the final 9 in our Hey Babe Injections pole bending.
Off to the races, just finished lacing the laces. They need a little persuasion, hard work, dedication. From the bottom to the top, law for all y'all saws elevation. Hey, coming in fast, open the throttle. Nothing for me is impossible.
Nearly 100 years, Resistol has crafted more than hats. They've shaped a legacy. From father to son, mother to daughter, these hats carry something deeper, because a true cowboy hat isn't just worn, it's earned.
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
Ready to go now, back in the Hey Babe Injections pole bending with Region 6 and Hardy Herring. A fellow B-Dice Texas native. A Region 6 rookie all-around cowgirl. How about a 20.851? 20851. Hazley Lane is a turnout, so we're going to go to Kate Bunger. An NTO for Hazley Lane. Region 2 now for Bunger, an 8th grader out of Ozona, Texas. 3 trips to the state finals. And it'll be a time of 21:3:13, 2:1:3:13. We'll drag 6 ladies remain in the Hey Babe Injections pole bending.
Off to the races, just finished lacing the laces. They need a little persuasion, hard work, dedication. From the bottom to the top, love for all y'all saws elevation. Hey, coming in fast, open the throttle. Nothing for me is impossible.
Nearly 100 years, Resistol's crafted more than hats. They've shaped a legacy. From father to son, mother to daughter, these hats carry something deeper, because a true cowboy hat isn't just worn, it's earned.
Who's going to decide if this generation carries on our way of life? All of us. Hui, Western Original.
Final 6 ladies to work for us today. It's going to be Jocelyn Kimball of Region 1. Seventh grader from New Mexico. And plus 10 on the run, be a 31, 116, 31, 116. We'll take a trip to Kendall County next. Region 6 for an 8th grader by the name of Ryan Farrell. Four-time state qualifier to Gonzales and a 2-time reigning and defending champion barrel racer out of Region 6. Qualified in all 5 of her states this year. No time. Dally de la Fosse. Tried to pull one over you, Region 5, but you're paying attention. You got a 3-time state finalist from Pollock, Texas coming next. Somebody check that poor woman's pulse. 20.551. 20 and 551 for Dally De La Fosse and will drag.
We were forged through ideas. We were designed by the way of trial, error, and perseverance. Stitch by stitch, strap by strap, stride for stride. Choose to be challenged. Choose to be original. Choose to be remembered. Choose Classic Equine.
When you're on the road for a while and you come up on a Whataburger, you feel like you're a little bit closer to home. And everybody likes the feeling of home.
What a burger!
3 left to go today. Bryn Coy from Region 10, a 6th grader out of Hubbard, Texas. Time's going to be 20:994 for the efforts. 20:994. We're going to go to Kessler Tenney, Region 4. Region 4 6th grader. First time to qualify to state. Plus the 10 is going to make the run of 32,793. 32,793. 1 to go. We'll stay in Region 4, this time around a 7th grader out of Saltillo. Daisy Neal, and a 3-time state finalist in the polls. No time. In our Hey Babe Injections pole bending, the go round's going to look a little bit like this when it's all said and done. Joy Hoagland with a 19.712, still the fastest run we've seen. Andrea O'Neill at 2nd, Austin Sims at 3rd, Kinsey Nixon at 4th, Haley Fellers at 5th. Corbin Barnett, Dally De La Fosse, Tinsley Dillingham, Presley Harkness, and Maggie Lee make up the top 10. Our aggregate, Austin Sims with the 40.256. That is the top time on 2. Kinsey Nixon, Dally De La Fosse, Haley Fellers, Tinsley Dillingham, Maggie Lee, Andrea O'Neill, Shaney Ritchie, Breely Bennett, and Hardy Herring make up our top 10. After 4 performances in go round number 2, there's just 1 performance that remains, and it's all coming your way tomorrow at 8:15. It is 9 performances in for the week. We understand that a lot of you are headed home before we conclude tomorrow, and you may be even headed home after our go-round awards, so we wish you safe travels and the best of luck in the upcoming season, whether it be in junior high or high school rodeo. Thanks, everybody, for playing along with us today. It's been an outstanding Capital Farm Credit and Resist All Thursday. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for performance number 10 of the week and the final performance of round number 2. On behalf of the whole cast and crew and the Texas Junior High Rodeo Association, my name is Garrison Panzer. If there's anything you take away from today, I hope it's this: be a blessing because you're blessed. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.